So we are going to do an experiment exploring density. So what we need is canola oil, a measuring cup, water, which is already in the measuring cup, a tall clear container, Alka-Seltzer tablets or effervescent tablets, and food coloring. So first thing we needed to do was to fill our measuring cup with 1 cup of water. So we have done that. I've already done that. We are going to add 10 to 15 drops of food coloring. Ready to count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I want to make sure we can see our food coloring. And then we are going to stir that. Make sure it's all mixed up good. So now, as the drops went into the water, did you observe what happened? Did they float? Did they sink? Did the food coloring mix well into the water? What did you see? Well, when I was putting it in there, they sank. They mixed well even before we used the spoon. So the density of the food coloring was a little bit heavier than the water, but it did mix well then. So now we are going to take our container, and we are going to take our canola oil, and we are going to fill this container 3/4 of the way. So here we go. Whoops, I should watch what I'm doing a little closer. 3/4 of the way. That's about half. That's about 3/4. That should be good. We are going to add our dyed water into this container, and we are going to watch the water and the canola oil and see if they mix together or not, if one sinks to the bottom, and we're going to see what happens with the food coloring and the water. Alright, well, the water and the food coloring sank to the bottom. There's a few bubbles there, but for the most part it sank to the bottom. So is that the same as what we discovered with the water and the food coloring? The oil and the water and the food coloring? It's pretty much the same. So the canola oil is not as dense as the water. Now we are going to add some effervescent pieces to our jar, and I'm a little kind of wondering what's going to happen here as far as overflow. I guess we'll give it a shot. So here's a piece. Let's see what happens. Oh, there are some bubbles. You can see the tablet down here bubbling up. It kind of looks like a lava lamp. That's what we're making, is a lava lamp. All right, I feel pretty good about that. Let's add another one and see what happens. You can see more bubbles coming to the top. Bring this forward a little closer. Oh look, some of our tablet came up to the top. Let's add 2 at a time and see what happens. Wipe that up before it stains. There's some more bubbling going on. Let's add some more. A couple more. Let's add 4. 4 at a time. We'll get brave. And yep, there we go. There is our lava lamp going. You can see what's happening. You can see the bubbles. They go up to the top. They go back down. So it's kind of a circular pattern of the density. It becomes less dense, and then it becomes more dense, and just kind of keeps going back and forth. Well, now that I've kind of seen what's going on, here we have more effervescent tablets. I'm opening up some more. Shall we see what happens when we drop a whole one in? I do. Let's try it. There's a whole one. There it goes. We've got a lot of movement in that water and that oil as it goes up and down, higher density, lower density, just kind of keeps moving around. All right, so that is our lava lamp experiment with density.